Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Chompy. Thanks for joining us here. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. And the starter for Toronto, Max Scherzer. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. On the ground. Little Baltimore chop action for the base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Quick toss to first. Chisholm dives back in safely.
Come on, Mad Max.
Yeah. Chisholm gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Come on, Mad Max.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
The 0-2. Scherzer deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting third baseman.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Singy, this lineup has the benefit of playing behind a great pitching staff. They've got a really low ERA.
Yeah, and, you know, with that said, there's not as much pressure on the offense, but make no mistake about it. Players want to hit the ball hard, and they want to score runs. They want to jog around the bases, hitting the ball over the fence. So regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude is we want to go out there and have some fun with the bat. So we'll see. One big inning in this one, you know, could be all they need, but you'd like to have multiple big innings.
That one fouled off. The 0-1. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Oh, now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. To second, he's in there.
No, Boog, it's not often you see a catcher of his caliber defensively lose the handle on a pitch like that, but it does happen to everyone at some point or another, especially with all the nasty stuff we see pitchers throwing up there these days. He won't be happy with himself about that, though.
Man at second. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Tosses to first. That's it out. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Kind of muffed that strikeout pitch right there. I'm not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panicked on and throw into right field.
Ali Sanchez stepping in now for the Yankees. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Two outs with a runner at third. That's in there. And the count even at one. Gets him to chase after that one. Just missed. Trent Grisham in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. No score yet, but a runner at third with two away. And ball four, two aboard.
Batting fifth, center fielder Trent Grisham.
That's inside.
There's a strike. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Two aboard, two outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Yanks strand a pair. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Back after this on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Garrett Cole. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy. Leading off, Ernie
Leading off the
Clement.
ballgame here this afternoon, second baseman, number 22, Ernie Clement.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Second, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. To the right side. Hot shot. And he can't knock it down.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
First and second, no outs. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays.
No, that's the ball.
Clement on second. Kirk at first with no outs. Oh, look at the stop. The feed for one. To first. Yeah. Double play. Nicely done.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
On the ground to third. McMahon fires over to first. And that is that. Blue Jays held in check. We played an inning. No score. Back here at Rogers Center. And stepping in for the Yankees, Elliot Ramos. Fair ball. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Caballero playing up the middle at short. He made his major league debut when he was 27 years old. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2017. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one to first, to Jimenez. A sensational double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Base is empty after the double play, and now it's Ahmed Rosario. That's inside. Ball one. Two down, nobody on.
Whoa.
Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. That knocks them down to one challenge left. No score here in the second. And that's downstairs. And it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And there's the automatic. That one finds the corner. Full count now. That's ripped. Base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. now in Toronto.
Leading
And now
off
for the Jays, Kazuma
third
Okamoto.
baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
That one finds the zone. 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And one out now.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Inside, ball one.
Whoa.
And there's a hit. And that's a one-out single.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Daz Cameron at the plate. Right down to shoot. It's 0-1. Man at first, one away. Up the middle, Caballero flips to second. That's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Rogers Center, here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Max Scherzer back to work.
Hup.
That's down and in, a slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Another 1-2. Oh, that got away from him.
Hit by pitch.
And he's
Take
going to
your
reach on a hit
Up
by
next
pitch to
for
lead
the
off the
Yankees,
inning.
First baseman, Luis Garcia.
Ball one, no strikes. Runner takes off, and that one fouled off. The 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. Chisholm aboard here at first with nobody out.
Oh.
And it remains 2-2. Stays alive. Two on the way. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Now quick throw to first. Chisholm back in on a dive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. One down.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman Ryan McMahon.
One out man at first. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1. That one close, ruled the ball. And it's 1-0. Quick move to first, and he dives back in safely. The 1-0. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's 2 away.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout?
No, I'm not that cruel. But someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
No. Ball 2.
Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder
First and second, 2 outs. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that is out of play. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
That's the ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out. Two on,
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
As we go to the last of the third. And now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas. In the air to left center. He's got it. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, first baseman, Jesus Sanchez.
That's off the inside corner. Ball one. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Late swing, foul to the left. And a 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Ernie Clement will hit next. Almost got him. Two down, nobody on.
Strike one.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. That is the inning. On to the fourth, still scoreless. Start of the fourth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Elliot Ramos. Fought off foul. Next offering is fouled back. Misses inside, and the count is 1-2. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Ricky Tiedemann, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Sewell also getting ready. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a ball and 2 strikes. Soft contact in the air. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop Jose Caballero.
Just
that's a ball.
missed. Up the middle, Clement fires over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball 2.
That
Ball
one
outside.
misses. 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 2 down, nobody on. Nice grab. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Bottom of the 4th, and now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk.
Well, these Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Jazz tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ball popped up. McMahon. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for
And
the
here's a
Blue
look at
Jays,
how he's using his pitches in this one.
Andres Jimenez.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Grounded out his first time. And that misses. And the count even 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One and 2 here. Good job to fight that one off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Blue
now
Jays,
for the Jays,
number
Ricky
33,
Tiedemann.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Right fielder Paul Goldschmidt.
Check swing. No appeal. Ball one.
You know, these Yankees just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And that drops in for a strike.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Lucas settles underneath it, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That one ripped. And a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And now it's Luis Garcia. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Man at second.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
He goes down looking, and here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
On the ground, out to short. Jimenez throw to first, and that is out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman Ryan McMahon.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. On the ground to third, and he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. Halfway through this one, still no score. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto.
Well, these Blue Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Late with the swing there.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. He did not go around. Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so just makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
That one fouled off. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Oh.
Backed off the plate that time. Swings through it for the K. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Man, he got a real good pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes. You cannot miss that. Not a great slider at all. And I tell you what, that's where you've got to do damage. He looked like he was on time getting the bat through the zone, but he just caught air.
Daz Cameron next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1 so far. This one in the air center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're dialed into the show. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Paul Sewald.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
That's out the corner.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
A little bit high. Ball 3. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Tyler Rogers, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Fisher getting cranked up as well. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. Now here's Trent Grisham, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into.
And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The Yanks with the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the sixth.
Oh.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. The Yankees score first. It's 2-0.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Foul ball. Oh, and 2 now.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-2. This one in the air right field. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again. Two now. Oh, that hit him. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero. Yeah, that's fouled off. Quick toss to first. Ramos back on a dive. The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ramos gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees. Rosario having a lot more success on the road this season. ground ball right side. It squirts through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Paul Sewald will depart. Two-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
Mason Fluhardt into the game.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
That's the ball.
Pitches in there, and it's 1-1. Two on, one out, and a foul ball. One, two now. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Here's a 1-2. There's a line drive to left field. Full extension makes the catch. What a play.
Really nice job of tracking that one down. I noticed some initial hesitation, ball off the bat. Didn't look like he got a great read, but he made up for it by closing on it quickly, laid out, and hauled it in.
Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two on, two outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two on, two outs. Called out on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And it's 2-zip. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas.
Nathan Lucas.
Ball one.
Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. Right through there for a strike. On the ground, Caballero slings to first, one away, bottom of the sixth.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Jesus Sanchez.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Comes up empty.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got him. 2 away now.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
Hammer, base hit. And they had their first hit since the second inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk, 1 for 2. Check swing, and he went 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Left field. Snags it on the run. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Rogers Center and stepping in for the Yankees, Luis Garcia.
Ball inside.
Got the bat going too soon and strike 2. Here's a 2-2. Stays alive. The 2-2.
No! Bravo!
And the sweeper misses. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
3 balls, 2 strikes to count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Ryan McMahon.
Oh. No, that's a ball.
Garcia gets his lead at first with nobody out. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And that is strike 1. Late with the swing there. This one in the air center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher Ali Sanchez.
One out man at first. And up next for New York, Ali Sanchez.
No, that's high.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Yankees 2 and the Jays nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now for the Jays, George Springer.
George Springer.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
The Jays down by a pair here at the bottom of the 7th. This one popped up. McMahon. He's there. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman.
So up next, Kazuma Okamoto. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Ball one low. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Gonna count 1 and 2. In the air, right field. Goldie settles under this one. And that ends the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Now pitching.
Righty reliever out of the pen, number 62.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Leading off for the
Now it's
Yankees,
Trent Grisham to the plate. His
Trent
homer
Grisham.
earlier is responsible for the only runs they scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one. There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Bateman takes it in for the out. One up, one down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back. Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
0-1 now. And there's a foul ball. Activity in the bullpen. Tyler Rogers appears to be getting loose. Fisher also throwing. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his own right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Two down, nobody on. And that one is lifted in the air. Bateman under it. And that is that. Down in order go the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom of the 8th. And now for the Jays, Brett Bateman. Just missed. Movement in the Yankees pen. Yeri De Los Santos. The closer is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And a 1-2. Just off the outside part of the plate. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Makes a sliding stop to first. Nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Now here is Nathan Lucas. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Nope, ball one. That's a ball.
Dives and he can't hang on. The underhand flip and they get the out. Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrendering a run. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now in Toronto. In now is the Yankees DH, Ahmed Rosario. Ball one there. The 1-1 is fouled off. One, two now. Way inside. And the 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Two down. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Springer towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Paul Goldschmidt.
Ball, hot.
And the 1-0. That one fouled off.
Ball two.
Comes a 2-2.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman Jazz
So back to the top of the order. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball two. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Two down, nobody on. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And a payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Liner, base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Up next for the Yankees.
We all
first
saw it was
baseman,
hit hard, but how
Luis
hard
Garcia.
was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 62, done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching. for
So out of the
Blue
pen
Jays,
comes the right-hander,
number
Tyler
71,
Rogers.
He doesn't get a lot of
Tyler
strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
That one's upstairs, ball one. Chisholm off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Now a quick throw to first. Chisholm dives back in safely. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman.
First and
Ryan
second,
McMahon.
2 outs. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. Swung on, belted. That one back there, and that's a foul ball.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. fouled off, and they'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it, and everyone's safe. The bases are loaded.
Yankees catcher Ali Sanchez.
Inside. Ball 1. So they're all loaded up.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Just missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And that one clips the corner. This one in the air right field. And that's out of play, a foul ball. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. And he walked him. The run scores in the walk after a long AB, and the bases remain loaded. Now with the tying run at second and the winning run at first. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. He's already homered in this game. Here's a swing and a little roller up along first, but that rolls foul. That one pulled foul. Oh, 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Just trying to protect, keep the at-bat alive.
So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Ball 1.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Chop to first, and that one handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Yankees,
back, and here
number
comes the
72,
closer, Yerry De Los
Luis
Santos. A chance at his first save of the year.
Jays, first baseman, Jesus Sanchez.
That's in there. Strike one.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
0-1. Hit hard but foul off to the left. What a stop. Throw to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Ernie Clement.
The Yankees trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him looking for the K. Blue Jays have just one out left here.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
De Los Santos looking for his first save of the year. Kerr at the plate and takes high there. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The Yanks leading by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. Close one, doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
On the ground to the left, McMahon. Throw to first, ball game. And the Yankees use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.